60-minute shit show.
60-minute shit show. Already opened mine. That was genius. We should start every episode with the opening of a beer.
Yeah, except they'll think it's a sound clip. One of my friends says, "Hey, don't eat or drink near the mic. It grosses me out."
ASMR's episode.
Well, don't.
Almost literally just disappeared laughing. That was terrible.
But apparently, I was drinking whiskey or something, and I was doing the lip smacking and all that.
You was enjoying yourself.
He couldn't. He wasn't having it. So I'll try to drink away from the mic.
Yeah.
Tech's just gonna go right in. Apparently.
All right.
I am not putting my mouth on the mic. Here we go.
Have you ever watched the AMSR video?
No, dude.
That's so
I know
weird,
what they are,
man.
but nah.
Like I've only seen I can only take 1 or 2 seconds of it. It fucking creeps me out. Like it makes me feel weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's real weird.
I'm not with it.
And people do it to help them what? Sleep or something? What's ASMR stand for?
That's a good question.
Audio, sensory. That's redundant.
No, it might be AMSR. Is AMSR?
ASMR, I believe.
ASMR. Oh God. Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Oh, so
autonomous. So it's like, it's supposed to give you a weird sensation.
It's supposed to give you a response.
Yeah, a response you can't control.
Oh, good.
Because that's what I guess the goal is.
Man, that's weird. Okay, internet.
Origin of tingling sensation described as moving downwards following the line of the spine. Many also feel this in the shoulders. Sensation might spread
Really?
in other areas with increasing intensity.
That's what ASMR stands for?
Well, that's what the that's what the Googles are talking about here.
I'm actually more confused than I was before.
Just a tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine is compared with auditory tactical synesthesia and may overlap with frisson. What? Welcome to the 60-minute shit show.
Oh, we're gonna do a whole episode like that?
Today's topic's gonna be.
So how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right.
No, I don't like this. That's so weird.
All right, so for sure, we are never going to do AMSR.
I mean, we need more people in here to do that shit. It can't just be me and you sitting in here.
Yeah, ASMR. We should have a whole room full of people and everyone has to talk. Everyone has to talk, bro. It's just, all right, I'm sorry. That's so annoying. So annoying.
But hey, if it's your thing, more power to you.
Hey.
Just don't hurt anybody else.
I've been seeing a lot of people that I subscribe to YouTube who just normally have vlogs and just start doing this ASMR stuff.
Yeah. I think people see it as a monetary option.
Yeah, for sure.
So they go after it, trying to get that Patreon money. You know, which I had. Not cool enough.
So,
side note, real quick. Sorry, I got to interrupt. Otherwise, it's gone forever. I think I have enough pages of Blaster Master that I could probably kickstart the finishing of that book, probably.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, because I got 120 pages.
Yeah. So Blaster Master is your own comic book?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't I do that?
Why don't you do that? Put it out.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, let's talk about Fyre real quick. Because it seems like it's been in me and your day today, more so than any other day.
Yep.
Fyre.com. Anyone who doesn't know what Fyre.com is, it's basically, they tout it as $5 logos and $5 creative services. It could be a voice drop. It could be a web page, graphics. It could be anything.
Yeah, Twitch. Now they're doing Twitch streamer
overlays.
graphics.
You can get DJ drops from it. You can get logos. You can get anything. $5. So basically, they outsource this work, and there's some idiot somewhere who's doing these services for $5. So, type of person that suck dick for crack. Type person. I really feel like
any artist early enough in their career has that mentality.
I've never had that mentality.
I mean,
never.
You worked for cheaper than you should have. We all have.
Oh, I feel like I feel like I acquiesced to the scene, to the St. Louis
okay, yeah, but
scene as far as what I'm offering, and I don't feel bad because I found this one guy who's completely amazing graphic designer, does amazing flyers, and he charges the same thing. It's just maybe it's just the lifestyle, but I've also been there where I like being affordable.
Sure.
And I like because if they went the right way, right, like the ad agency way, no one could afford that, right?
Most people cannot.
Most people can't afford it.
Right.
So
That's corporate money. That's why.
it's corporate. It's corporate
supposed
money.
to be scaled.
Yeah. So there has to be a level of designer that's doing great work, but at a mom and pop price, and that's kind of what I am.
It's difficult to find, probably.
It's really really difficult to find my price point and quality. It's insane. My quality is insane. I don't want to brag. I don't mean to be.
You've been at it for a while, man.
Yeah, I've been at it for 10 years. You know, this is how I make my living. But Fiverr undercuts all of that.
Lowballs the entire industry.
It lowballs the entire industry.
It's the deviant art of the graphics world.
Yeah, man, it's really bad. And I get tagged a lot. People tag me, and I shout out to everyone who tags me in post, right? No matter what. And like if someone says, "Hey, does anyone know any graphic designers?" 2 or 3 people will come in and tag me. You know, and I appreciate that. I always look at other people's work in those tags and see like, oh, they're all shit. And usually, I mean, I don't want to flex. I'm not gonna hit. I might hit you with a little flex. But usually that person, no matter what, all I do is I say thank you to the person who tagged me, and I post my website. 90% of the time I get a message from that person. They'll go through my website and they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker's for real." Today though, 2 people, one that I knew, said, "Hey man, just go to Fiverr. Just go to Fiverr." And it inspired me to write a post today about Fiverr because I'm in a logo design group on Facebook, which is kind of shit. I mean, really good logos, but everyone is so negative in the comments.
Really?
Everyone's like,
Interesting.
I would have turned that to the left a little. You know, like, get the fuck out of here. Stop being such a putz. But that's neither here nor there. And someone asked once, like, how do you compete with Fiverr? And someone
I have
said,
an answer to that, but
someone said, you don't. You don't want the person that wants Fiverr.
interesting.
And I don't. I don't want because my
pinching
rate
pennies.
is low enough. I don't need someone who wants a crackhead price. That's what it is. $5 for a logo, and then they
charge more for other things.
Yeah,
It's like $250 for a full Twitch package.
They have which is even crazier. The conversation you had, because I would have charged less than that for our friend. You know.
I don't know what I would charge. I've given 2 people the same price, about $600, $650, but it's included like hand drawn animations and shit.
Dude, once I hand draw, my price is just ugh.
But it was a bundle of emotes, and you have to do those 4 times each. 3 or 4 overlays.
How many hours would that take you?
And a logo. And my logo rate's flat $250. So like all that's bundled in. It takes a few days. So like it's a week total with the back and forth. So, I'm about $125 a day kind of labor, probably more than that if you factor the hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 3-4 solid days worth of work. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like solid days.
But see, I can
not
see
like I sprinkle in an hour here and there, like 3 or 4 solid days of animation, research, templating, sketching, and logos. As we know, you can go back and forth a while on a logo.
Not me.
Sure.
I shut that shit down. But you know what though? I also have I have a lot of logo experience. And Ryan at vape labels, he came from signage. Like that's his background. So like every day was like, he basically kind of like guided me into that signage training direction instead of just doing logos for random people. You know what I'm saying? So I've done stuff for landscaping companies on the East Coast and like obviously vape labels all across the country. Like I've done a lot of logos for businesses like that I'll never see them in the wild. Like I'll get pictures back sometimes, but so like I don't know. Yeah, it's but the average person can't afford $650. The average person can't afford $650. That comes up to you and says, I want a Twitch package in St. Louis. I think
there's not a lot of Twitch streamers in St. Louis anyway, but the one guy, the first time I got a $650 Twitch package, the guy just worked at Breadco, and he's probably listening to this.
He paid for it?
Shout out to my homie. Yeah.
Good shit.
And then the other guy that recently had to put on hold because he's having a kid. So cool.
Yeah.
Good for you. Smart choice.
Yeah.
But he can use the stuff I've made him. I made him some stuff already before he even paid me. All right. So yeah, I think every industry's got different levels, right? And there's going to be somebody out there that will charge you nothing for something great.
Mm-hmm.
DeviantArt's a good example. DeviantArt's a scary place sometimes, but a pretty good place for an amateur to start out. And you can go in the forums, and people are offering full commissions for $5. Right?
You might as well just go out there and suck dick.
Yeah, and I charge somebody $200 for a Christmas commission, so I'm at a different level. So
yeah. I also struggle too because like your price point is what you're going to attract, right?
Yeah.
And I know I need to be charged like the ad agency that I was working for, and like
that's corporate prices though.
I know, but it's just I want that corporate business.
Here's
they're layups.
You watch Future, right?
Yeah.
The YouTube channel.
Yeah,
with no E.
Yeah.
And the one thing I've learned from that channel, and if you guys are in any sort of visual media, you need to check out this site. It's all about marketing, how to get your money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
And what you need to understand, and the conversation you were part of earlier, this is something I need to instill. Just because somebody can do it faster doesn't mean they're worth less money.
Right. No, exactly. I know that exactly.
Yeah. So like the fact that I'm asking you for $1,000 to do a Twitch package, but I can do it in a day, does not mean you're not getting your money's worth. It means that I worked hard for that price point, and either I'm worth it to you or I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Christmas, the guy that paid for the most recent commission, $200, it was worth it to him. He didn't even bat an eye. He's like, yeah, that sounds about right. Done. 8 years ago, no way in hell I would have made $200 on a commission because I just wouldn't be there.
Yeah, no,
I wasn't there yet. So it's all a matter of like if you can ask for $10,000 for a logo and they don't bat an eye, they know what they're getting. They know that you worked on Budweiser. They know that you worked with Enterprise. Like they see your pedigree. So not just, and this is really the final bullet point, is that your price comes with who you are. So you say, yo, my graphics were made by this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
To a large degree. No,
I mean,
I'm not there yet in a lot of ways, but a lot of times the price has to come with the pedigree, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand all about what you're saying, of course, because I'm in the same field.
Hopefully our listeners who are going to spend money on graphics someday understand some of this and realize that, yes, you can probably go out and get a $5 logo, but you're kind of hurting other people by doing that.
Here's my thing. If your brand is only worth $5 to you,
that too.
Then you don't need my help. Like you're
not serious.
You need Fiverr.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that too.
Like you need Fiverr.
Yeah, good for you.
You don't need me because if your brand is only worth $5, then I am not the designer for you.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
I had a guy message me. He's like, "Hey man, so many people referred me to you, man. I love your work. I need a lot of flyers. I can only afford $20 a flyer." I was like, "Well, I'm not the guy.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm not your guy."
Yeah, I get that a lot. I can only afford this. Like, oh man, I'm sorry. I can give you a couple people to help maybe, but that's, I'm sorry. I can't help you for that.
Yeah.
You gotta know where to stop.
No, I will never do anything that's gonna, because I don't have to. I mean, I've been in it long enough. I get my phone rings enough. My messages ring enough. I don't have to take every job that I get. I want to because I'm greedy.
Yeah.
But like, I don't have to. You know.
I'm still doing things I don't want to do. I am a little too flexible on prices sometimes, but one of my favorite expressions is that I can't afford that. Sort of an old flip the script. Like I can't afford a new car, right? But I can't afford that job.
Yeah.
Like that's too cheap. I can't afford that.
Yeah, like it's going to hurt me in the long run.
Exactly.
Time is money.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. So be mindful out there. Hit us up if you have questions about graphics and consulting. We've been at it a long time.
I swear to God, we should do a design podcast outside of this. That would be so fucking dope. I really think, because we could talk about this shit for hours.
Yeah, we did not skip a beat right there.
No, like that. We could talk about that. I mean, it's one of our
Let's cut
our
this
passions.
shit in half then.
No.
Half the shit show.
No.
Yeah, let's start a whole new thing from zero. Great idea.
No, we should. Why not?
Time is money. Back on topic.
We should do like Nerdy Bits. Shout out to Nerdy Bits, and they phone that shit in. They just fucking teleconference that shit in. We can do that shit from home, easy.
Right.
Easy.
It's a good thing. Hey,
it wouldn't have this amazing quality that we get at Suburban Pro Studios, though. That's the only thing.
My snowball's good enough.
Well, I have a fucking blue,
you got a
blue microphone.
You got a blue, but I got the cheap version.
Yeah,
a blue.
Let's get into these topics because we started off. This is the longest intro tangent that we've had, but I enjoyed it.
From ASMR to
ASMR,
GFX.
So what's the guy's name who who didn't like you drinking?
Oh, it's Michael. He started following me on Twitch, and then just sort of hung out, and every once in a while he throws money at me for graphics.
Okay.
Lacari, I think his last name was. I'm sorry for messing it up, man. I know you're listening to this.
Hey, Michael.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to you. Thank you for listening to the 60-minute shit show.
Stop it. I keep teasing all my old Twitch fans that I'm coming back, but I ain't got the time for that shit.
You know, I want to get a good camera, and I want to do some type of streaming. But I want to do is streaming with like making music. I think that'd be dope.
If I treated it like a job and tuned in twice a week, people would be happy. You know, like Mondays at 5, and then Sundays at 4, something like that. I bet you I could pull that off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, refining expectations. Here we go. I might do it still. I just
to do it.
I'm spinning a lot of plates right now.
Yeah, but are you?
You know, yeah. Yep. School's kicking my ass, and I'm working on 3 comic books right now. So yeah, and Dead Palace is getting optioned at a comic publisher, and we got to make 4 new books, which
That's
we'll probably
awesome.
have to Kickstarter.
Are you kidding? You're not getting paid for those 4 new books.
They're not that big a publisher, and we're not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Stop whispering, man. It's weird. Let's talk about Batman.
Talking.
I feel really bad about. I really feel bad for Ben Affleck.
I feel bad for Ben Affleck. First of all, I did not know he was in rehab, and he has been battling rehab. Erin told me that.
Dude.
And she pulled up a site and said, as late as October, he was admitted into rehab. Jennifer Gardner, that was one of the big problems in their marriage. He's basically a raging alcoholic, and
Wow.
did not know this. Which Aaron's like that. They may be connected to this, and I don't think it is. I think the reason Ben Affleck is not going to be Batman anymore is because public opinion.
Yeah. A long time ago, there was a video of him and Henry Cavill on a talk show, and they started calling out the reviews for Batman vs Superman.
He looks so sad.
And it does this. Yeah, you cue the meme music. He looks off to the side and starts drifting away, and you could see his whole demeanor just sink.
You know,
right to the fucking
I
bottom.
don't blame him. You know why?
No, I don't blame him at all. That's
he did
awful.
a fucking great job.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
And Henry Cavill, too. I think they both did a good job. Now,
You know, I have opinions on Cavill, but maybe we'll put a pin in that because this is about Batman. I think he killed it as Batman and Bruce Wayne.
he did a great job.
Yeah, I think he did great. I love the big ass, thick ass Batman.
Yeah.
It was
the
beautiful.
Fucking super thick ass paws Batman.
Yeah,
like the
his
fucking
choreography
muscular.
was great.
There was not a thing.
Batwing is a little weird, but
The Batwing has always been weird.
Batman. Nolan's Batman wing was weird as fuck too.
Shit. I can't remember his name for the shit. 1989 Batman.
Keaton.
No.
99 Batman.
89.
89.
The
Batman.
director.
Burton.
Tim Burton.
Yeah.
His Batwing was the best.
Yeah.
His Batwing, but
It was just a bat symbol with a cockpit.
we only want that Batwing. I think the problem is we only want that Batwing because Bale's Batman was trash.
It was weird.
It wasn't even.
It didn't look like it should fly.
It wasn't-
but it was a drone. It had that big propeller in the back. That's why.
It was
Just like
cool.
a
In the Dark
helicopter.
Knight, was it Dark Knight that he introduced it? It was cool.
Dark Knight Rises. It was just like a pinnacle. It was a set piece.
No, it might have been Dark Knight Rises.
I think it was
I'm thinking
Rises.
of. Oh, sorry guys, I'm being unprofessional. Being unprofessional.
But no, I don't.
Oh, I just mute you and you still. Okay. I mute you and you still ring.
So I don't think.
Oh, sorry.
I know Snyder makes great movies, and I don't think those movies were great, but they didn't deserve all the hate. And we all know that's bandwagoning and stuff like that. That's what people
It is
do.
bandwagging. It's
And
the worst kind though. It's the
Affleck's
worst kind.
Batman was. I thought it was great. You have your own opinion. You don't like it. Fine.
I think it was
Fine. That's fine.
the second best that we've seen.
I liked him a lot. Man.
Combo wise, because Bale would tell you he did a bad job as Batman.
Really?
He'll tell you that. He'd tell you that he got outdone by Ledger. Like he's ashamed of his performance compared to Ledger.
Yeah.
He'll tell you that. And you remember when it came out, what was the big problem? The voice. The voice was a problem in Nolan's throughout.
He should just put on his British voice.
I mean, I get you trying to be intimidating, but it was too much.
You know what though? It was fine in the first movie.
Yeah, it
The
was fine
swear
in
to
the
me
first-
was great.
Yeah, swear to
Swear to
God.
me.
Swear to me.
Yeah,
Like I was like,
perfect.
yes. Like
And then the second movie came around. You're
this
like,
next
oh,
time have
boy.
was it Bernthal? John Bernthal?
Fuck yeah.
Have him do your voice, your layovers, your vocal layovers.
That'd be great.
That would be fucking fantastic.
That would be actually.
I think the best Batman.
Oh, you know what? I liked Affleck's voice modulator that just made his voice deeper.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Listen, I have the iPad and the iPhone, and I've done everything to turn the volume down and mute, and they're just ding, ding. That's not giving a fuck about what I'm talking about. But no, the combination with Batman and Bruce Wayne, I felt like, honestly, Ben Affleck did an amazing job of both. We didn't see the Playboy side like we did with Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, he was old and he'd given up on everything, it looked like.
Yeah, and I like that. Christian Bale was like, he was a good Bruce Wayne to me.
Oh, yeah.
And like pompous he's who he
buying restaurants and shit.
Yeah. I bought it. Yeah. Well, like, I'm sure I can pull up a seat. I bought the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I own it. Like, he was a good asshole Bruce Wayne in that, that world. Michael Keaton was the like rich kind of not
secluded,
yeah. Introverted.
Yeah.
Not really smooth because he's a fucking no reason to be. So his was good, but Ben Affleck and Alfred. I love the both of them.
Alfred struck me a little strange.
No, I think he felt more a part of the Batman persona than any other Alfred. I did not like Nolan's Alfred.
Did you not?
He abandoned Bruce Wayne. In the third one, he abandons him. He's not a ride or die. Alfred is ride or die. Alfred is everything to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh, this is what you on? I can't fuck with that."
Right.
That's not Alfred I know. The Alfred in the
animated.
I guess the Snyder is it who's universe?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to say,
it's
right?
The Snyderverse, yeah.
The Snyderverse.
Yeah.
His was a little Snyderverse. He was a little more hands on to me.
Yeah.
He was doing tech shit.
Yeah.
He was like, try this.
He was the one making that helmet in the beginning.
Yeah. Like that shit was hard.
Looked like the Arkham Knight series, the video game helmet.
He was orchestrating shit, and he was talking to him like, "All right, you go holler at her." He's like, "How come you can't do it?" It's like, "What am I supposed to send her a note? Like, do you want to be my teammate friend?" Circle, yeah. Yes. Like, come on, that shit was hard.
So who do you want to be the new Batman then? Are they talking about it?
They are talking. They threw some names and pictures. I didn't know
it's
the
all
guys.
Probably unsubstantiated. Probably.
Yeah, like I'm not really excited about it, man. And this is my problem.
I'm sad about it.
This is my problem with DC. I don't have any reason to be attached to it.
Fuck the fans, man.
It's the fans' fault.
Fuck the fans. It's your fault we don't get Affleck anymore. It's your fault. He's probably in rehab.
Henry Golding they're throwing around.
Who's that?
I don't know. They have these guys photoshopped into the bat symbol, and it looks so stupid. And then into the bat mask. Billy Magnuson.
Tom Hardy.
John David Washington, which is a black man.
Oh fuck yeah.
I like that. That would, you know what? Racist people would literally explode.
I don't care.
They would lose.
They don't have anything. They don't have anything to stand on. We've had a black Batman before, so fuck them.
They said, "Oh, why did they say Shia LaBeouf?"
What? Come on.
They're not even being serious now.
But there's a meme running around where we bring back Keaton as old Batman, and we do a Batman Beyond movie with.
Just so that's what they're doing with everyone's face.
Oh, that looks ridiculous.
But that's Oscar Isaac.
He's and like I'm 5'4".
I'm not mad at Oscar Isaac.
He's 5'4".
I would not be mad at that though. I would not be mad at Oscar Isaac.
He's got sad eyes, I guess. So he's got that going on.
Well, then it gets sad.
You're right.
So here's the problem with Snyderverse. One word is what unraveled Snyderverse.
Yeah, Martha.
Yeah,
it's too bad. Bad script. We blame that on Whedon, I wonder, because he came in and fixed the end of that movie, didn't he?
I have no.
Didn't he? Because Whedon, because Snyder had to take a break from family issues. Remember for Justice League.
I will say this. Though.
Oh, that's Batman Superman.
I will say this about Martha. Sorry. It did get me.
Did it really?
Because I didn't put two and two together. I didn't put two and two together that I've known my whole life that both of their mother's names is Martha.
I guess that's in a way that's clever.
It was kind of clever.
In a way, it should be more clever than people are giving it credit to.
I remember coming out the movie theater, and I think Nate was in the movie theater too. Mm-hmm. Or we talked right afterwards, and I was like, "Did you know that?" Like, and I was like, I looked up on my phone, like I fucking did not know that his both mother's name was Martha.
Yeah,
but it was just the delivery of it. Gotta save Martha. Like what, nigga?
Yeah, wait, what?
Because most people say my mama.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it was bad.
And delivery's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you ever watch Batman Beyond? Back in the day, so it's set in the future. Batman's got like his suit's full of technology, like sonar and lasers, and he's got jetpacks in his boots and shit like that. It's full on future. It's like hover cars and everything. It's the future, but Batman's still alive, and he's old and retired and in his castle just with his dog, just old gray, one dead eye, like he's just like old ass Batman. So I think I don't want to say Terry something was his guy's name. Terry. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but the young kid breaks into his house or something like that. Gets the suit, something like that, man. It's been forever, but they want to bring Keaton back as old Batman and cast some kid as Terry and do a future ass fucking Batman Beyond.
But see, that's the problem, right? Because that's not. All right, we're at a stage in comic book movie history where we not only have been spoiled by, but we almost demand a singular universe.
Sure.
And they keep doing these things that aren't that.
Well,
they keep making these plans.
To link everything together.
There's rumors going around that Joker is not even the real Joker. The Joaquin Phoenix is not even Joker.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, it actually would be better because...
What if fucking what's-his-face showed up in that movie?
What, Jared Leto?
And says, stop pretending to be me.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Right.
That would be awesome.
Right. But I think people probably hated Jared Leto out of the scene.
They're just the fans and the Marvel dick writing, and trust me, I'm a Marvel stan, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also a DC fan, and I want to see them develop a great universe. And they're on the cusp for only being in their fifth movie.
It's Warner Brothers.
For only Man of Steel, okay, Batman vs Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman.
Yeah,
Justice
Aquaman
League.
made a gang of money, dude.
Justice League.
Yeah.
We're 5 movies deep. Suicide Squad. Sorry. Yeah, got to mention that.
Yep.
6 movies deep in the universe. Marvel's on fucking 21.
Right. But they did kind of start with a bang. Iron Man was really good.
Iron Man was
really good.
Iron Man was solid.
Captain America was really good. Go watch it again. It's pretty good.
I love it.
Thor was pretty good.
Thor was good.
Right. So
they came out the box swinging. Yeah. They did have
and they
misses.
had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right away.
They had misses. Incredible Hulk was a miss.
That's the first.
That's the second. Iron Man first, then Incredible Hulk.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And
was it bad though?
They missed the mark so bad.
I haven't seen it in like 10 years. Is it bad?
They got rid of Norton. Gotta go.
Yeah, but
it was bad.
Was it? All right.
It was bad.
I don't remember a thing about it except for the fight at the end.
It was Edward Norton versus Tim Roth.
Yeah, Abomination.
It was, at the time, Edward Norton did the best job he could have with the Hulk.
I bet he killed it because it's Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Right.
And so he was really good, and it was the Hulk that we kind of know now, right? Just more flushed out.
He does the clap. He does the Hulk clap.
He does the
which is
Hulk
really
clap.
cool.
But we're getting, with Mark Ruffalo, we're getting such good, like, sprinkles. But the sprinkles are it satisfies our expectations more than the whole movie would, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, Ruffalo's killing it.
They're on too many losing streaks with the Hulk movies. They can't do another Hulk movie. I don't think they will.
Of course they can. As long as Kevin Feige's in charge, it'll be great.
No, you're right. Because at this point, though,
that guy's got the Midas touch.
It took 10 years of developing the Hulk to get rid of all of that. Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk now.
Right.
Like, on a level unhitherto, that's just a Doctor Strange reference. On a level that we can't even imagine. Like, there's not going to be another Hulk for a long time.
Hey, in Ragnarok, Hulk's voice sounded like cheap auto-tune. Did you catch that? It sounds like you can hear like you can hear the pitch change. Like it sounds like
I didn't. I do music and I've used autotune extensively. I didn't hear that. I did think the voice was a little but I looked past it.
It felt like I could hear notches in the pitch.
But every time I hear a voice that's not one person, I know that it's layered. I can hear the layers.
Right.
So like, who has a layered voice in movies? Or anytime there's a horror movie and it's like a demon voice, I always I can hear the low, high, mids.
Yeah.
I can hear all of it.
Yeah.
So I felt like I heard that there. I didn't hear autotune though, because like autotune has a lot of thing about autotune is the vibrato, vibrato of the voice. That's what makes the autotune think, because you're just pushing the vibrato to 1,000%. Okay. So like the voice is vibrating, and then it's note moving the notes, moving the voice to notes. And when you move the voice, if you say something in an A and you move it to a C, it gives it a computerized sound, and that's what you're hearing.
That's what I hear in the movie.
The more you hear, more someone's off key,
the
more autotune you're going to hear.
Right. So that's what I heard in the movie.
Yeah.
I heard it jump between pitches.
I'll have to listen to it again.
It really bugs me. It sounds computerized.
Yeah.
Not in any other movie but that one.
But I think I looked past it because of the sheer excitement of hearing Hulk actually talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Rip Batman. Not looking forward to the next
Batman.
one.
Yeah, the DC is just continually trying to make people happy.
It's Warner Brothers, man. It's not DC.
Yeah,
It's Warner Brothers.
They're trying to make people happy, and
Just like Sony is to Spider-Man.
yeah, we're in this weird that's trash culture, and right. I mean, right now at this point in time, like Aquaman was amazing as far as like, you know, a good comic book movie. Jason Momoa did a great job. It was a good. I felt like a healthy length. Like it gave me enough to be happy. It's Aquaman, which for one has never been a character that I cared a lot about.
Yeah, kudos to them for making him a guy that people actually like.
A fucking guy I like.
Yeah.
And I felt triumphant when he felt triumphant. Like it was a good fucking movie, and people still trashing it, even though
Not
it did
as
numbers.
much, though.
Even
Not
though it did
as-
numbers,
I didn't see the trash train on this one.
it wasn't as bad.
Yeah.
But like
It's generally pretty accepted.
we understand now though that we're not getting another one. Like they're probably going to discontinue that universe.
They made like $800 million off that
They
movie.
might, but they're planning to get rid of the universe. They're revamping the whole universe.
God damn it. They're starting over Turtles already, too.
Yeah, and that last one was good. Bebop and Rocksteady was fucking gold.
Yeah. I talk about that movie too much.
Krang,
but- yeah.
and then let's talk about the fact that we didn't
Technodrome.
know Krang was in it until you saw the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yep.
they did a good job.
Good marketing there.
Fucking good marketing. Let's talk about kids getting fucked.
My favorite.
Is that too abrupt of a transition?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Somebody just logged off.
It's like, you know what? Too much, too far. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there's no special guest tonight. I don't know if you figured that out by now.
Oh, in case you thought we were just being really rude, yeah, it's just us.
It's just us tonight. So, yeah, Michael Jackson documentary about to come out. Now, I haven't seen the documentary.
Nobody has except for the people at the festival, right?
Nobody has, but people at Sundance. People got up, cheered for the accusers. Reports, people were crying.
Yeah.
And I've been fighting with people all day about this. I fight with people maybe once a month about Michael Jackson. I cringe when I hear Michael Jackson in public. I cringe.
I don't know about... Pardon me. I don't know about cringing.
Imagine.
Like the old Jackson 5 stuff is fucking groovy as shit. And
Sure.
then the new stuff comes on. I'm like, yeah, it's good. I never really loved his new stuff anyway, like, you know, the 80s. But and when I hear it now, I just go like, oh man, you know, it sucks. And then my mind goes like, I wonder. You know, I really wonder.
here's
'Cause,
what
like,
here's what I say to Aaron. We walk into a place.
yeah,
Michael Jackson's playing. I say out loud, "Oh, they're playing pedophile music in here," because they are.
because you're that guy.
I'm that guy. And the amount of people who fight me on my opinion on Michael Jackson is insane. I've never seen someone be accused of a crime and so many people excuse it.
Oh, Cosby.
No, I mean, even you have a world of people like, there's smoke, there's fire. Like, he's doing something. A lot of people didn't.
You don't think Michael's 50-50?
No, I think it's 70-30, if anything, 80-20. I think it's more people
Or people think he's innocent?
who are protecting his legacy. They're not being
Is it
able to disassociate themselves with the legend, Michael Jackson, singer.
Is it because nobody actually came out and said, yeah, he fucked me?
People have, though.
Have they?
Yeah.
Okay.
People have. All right, here's my bare minimum angle that I tried to take today on Facebook. There's a man who's in his 30s who's not with his kids, but wants to have sleepovers with other people's kids. Not with his kids, with him, because he had a bad childhood and he missed out. And his dad was abusive and he got a lot of issues, but he feels like children are to be held high, and he loves children and he wants to be a child again, and he feels like he is a child even though he's not. He's a 30-year-old man, and he wants to have sleepovers with your kid, have a good time, take him to his play ranch, do various activities, and then sleep in the same room together. Now, he says he sleeps on the floor. The kids testified in court that he didn't.
Right.
But they also said he slept in the bed, but we didn't have sex.
Right.
Right? This is what the kids are saying.
Right.
that's fine. But for me, that's enough information
Right.
to say you pedo.
Right. Yeah.
I can't fuck with that.
There's probably degrees of it. That's one degree.
Yeah.
Sleeping with children in a bed
But
that
also,
aren't yours.
Also, there are people who are men now who said, no, we did have sex. We did have oral sex, and we were paid not to. I saw a report today, and I don't have the website on hand. I posted it that said the lawyers have roughly, can't give a complete estimate, but say roughly around $143 million was paid from Michael Jackson
Right.
to 20 accusers.
Yeah. Just stay quiet.
If you're innocent,
Right.
you don't pay
You don't pay
someone
people off.
$143 million.
Right.
You just don't. If you're innocent. But people fight so hard to defend him, and I've never seen anything like it.
The film, in which two men detail their alleged childhood abuse by Jackson and the endless damage still rippling out from it, was judged so disturbing that the producers made counselors available in the lobby afterwards. As for the classic patterns of child abuse, shame, and fear set out by Wade Robson and James Safechuck, we can only wonder if they were the latest piece of evidence to cause otherwise perfectly intelligent people to wonder publicly, who knew? Even those bent on posthumously taking him down still afford Jackson a kind of wizard-like mastery. This week, the lawyer for the two men declared that Jackson was running the most sophisticated child sex operation the world has ever known.
That's not unbelievable to me. It's not unbelievable.
He had a fucking theme park at his house.
The Neverland Ranch. What are we talking about?
Hiding in plain sight.
And I got into it with Rodney, one of my friends, amazing producer, and I said to him, like, if you're okay, if you're not okay with putting your kid in a situation, then how can you say the situation is okay?
Right. How are you still giving the benefit of the doubt?
Right.
Right.
Well, he didn't. His argument was, he didn't. Just because he slept with them and had sleepovers doesn't mean he had sex with them. It shouldn't get that far.
Yeah,
like, that's a problem still.
Like, you can be a pedophile and not sleep and not molest someone.
Yeah.
Like, why do you have to take it all the way to the final thing to go, oh, now they're a pedophile?
There's people who get locked up from To Catch a Predator and all that simply for messaging
Trying.
and intent,
Right.
and not even doing it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, if you look at the To Catch a Predator episodes or the Pop Squad, which is Prey on Predators out of Connecticut, if you look at a lot of their videos, the guy was like, well, I haven't committed a crime. And the guy always says, well, you don't know, but that is a crime. Grooming a child for sex is a crime.
Looking at you, Drake.
Oh.
You listening? No, he's not.
What if you was?
Hey, Drake, you listening?
Stop texting Millie Brown. Right, that's what we're getting at. But no, it's a crime. It's a crime. Messaging a kid is a crime. Period. Like,
Yeah.
sexual intent it's a crime.
Yeah.
And
He had a big old mansion. There's no reason to sleep in the same room.
nigga,
If
you
they
Michael
take the bed-
Jackson, go get you some pussy from some or whatever you want from like.
Or go sleep. I mean, yeah, but
You know,
but go
like-
if you got a kid staying over, put him in one of your million guest rooms. Go sleep somewhere else.
It's like yeah. It's
Why in the same room even?
Why in the same room?
And then in the video I shared earlier today, that he says even if I did sleep with him in the bed, there's nothing wrong with that. So, which tells you he absolutely slept in the bed with him.
100.
And that's
he
pedophilia.
100%.
And that's pedophilia.
And there's the Jesus juice thing, which I'm not even going to talk about that. And I shout out to I forgot his name, but I was arguing with someone this morning, and this guy immediately said like, oh well, all of the accusers said that he didn't do it, and they just lied for whatever. And the guy went to Snopes and posted a Snopes link that said no one has evidence of this, of like this person is one of the accusers, like put the name out, like there's literally no evidence on the internet that says this person recanted their story.
So it's just a story people kept repeating.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like
Yeah.
spiders sleep. People swallow spiders while they sleep at night. There's another one going around. What is it? There's a thing going. Oh, this dumbest shit ever. Goofy is a cow. Have you seen these memes? There's a meme going around that's like.
I mean, he married one.
How old are you when you find out Goofy was a cow? And then the caption is "I'm today years old." Goofy,
Yeah.
Goofy's not a cow.
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
And he married a cow.
Yeah, like he's literally a
What's
dog.
his wife, girl's name, Daisy or something like that.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I know for sure that if you look up on anything Disney, he's a dog.
His teeth are weird for a dog, though.
Yeah, but he's a dog. No, he's like legit. Like I'll pull it up right now and tell you. Like he's an animorphic or something.
Anthropomorphic.
Anthropomorphic, animographic. He's an animographic. What you said, dog.
Anthropomorphic.
But
just means you turn an animal into a person.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So anthropomorphic dog with a southern drawl, and typically wears. It's a dog. But people are so stupid. They see a meme and they take it as fact.
Right.
They hear that 8 spiders in your lifetime crawl into your mouth and you eat them.
Yeah.
They think it's a fact. And somehow, someone, and I'm probably sure it was a motherfucking PR agency, said that, okay, they're quiet now. They have NDCs, non-disclosure agreements, contracts. NDAs. And like, so now they can't talk about it. Boom. Let's say that they recanted their story.
Right.
And let's start this.
Yeah.
And now it's like wildfire. Everyone thinks they're fucking, oh, hey, everyone, name a victim of the Michael Jackson.
Right.
And the same person who says that they recanted their story can't.
Right.
Because Dobson, sure as fuck, is telling you, no, he fucked me, like flat out.
Yeah.
Like he raped me. Like it was molestation.
And how long till this reaches on demand?
When it does, like this is just the beginning. Like this is I feel like this has the potential, just from the reaction of from Sundance, has the potential to swaying the world's opinion, which I think needs to happen.
Man, what an era, huh? That's
I
like
mean,
the crumbling of the king of pop.
All that shit motherfuckers is doing behind closed doors is not safe no more.
Bryan Singer's getting called out too.
Bryan Singer's getting called out.
50 accusations.
Bryan Singer.
50.
He's the X-Man of the movie. He's the X-Man doing movies.
50, bro.
Bryan Singer's fucked.
Not even Cosby had 50.
He had like 17.
Yeah.
This motherfucker has 50. This motherfucker
50.
Can't.
So the reason this article you linked is about who knew.
Yeah.
It's everybody knew. Everybody knew.
Everyone knew about R. Kelly. I knew about R. Kelly before I knew what rape was fully. Like, I was a teenager at least when the Aaliyah shit happened, and everyone was like, "Wait, Aaliyah's is she underage?" Her parents annulled it, so like, yeah, that's a problem. So we all knew about that. I didn't know about Bryan Singer, but we all knew about Michael Jackson in the '90s. He was fucking kids for a long time.
No, man, he wasn't fucking him. He was just sleeping with him.
You know what? Aaron said that she thinks who's the real villain, the worst of the worst in the situation are the parents.
Sure.
And I won't say that the worst. I don't know. It's
he's the worst.
That's what I said. I was saying he's the worst. She's like, no, it's the parents. I was like, no, I'm not going to quantify who's the worst. They're both shit. Yeah. They're both worst. They're both horrible. But the parents for sure. Seriously.
I don't even care. I wouldn't let my kids stay at anybody's house.
Like, my kids can't stay at your house. And you're my boy.
But like, that's so weird. Your kids don't stay at Disneyland without you.
I don't get
you
it.
Just leave them at Disneyland and go home?
You know what it is? It's literally selling your kids. It's literally selling your kids.
Someone in that circus said, I hope something does happen to him. We'll be taken care of for life.
They sold their kids for an opportunity. And you know what? It worked. Yep. It worked.
Yeah, because then they got paid off.
They got paid off millions.
How much Michael Jackson was paying families off to have kids come stay with him. That's basically how it goes down.
Yeah.
So let's reverse the fact that they weren't paid after. They probably paid before.
Mm. Well, no, I think they were paid. You know what's funny?
But
people crazy.
Let your imagination wander a little bit.
People
what if you paid them before?
People are crazy. And what if they didn't? What if it wasn't enough? You know what I'm saying? Like, remember that story a couple months ago about the homeless man who helped a white homeless dude helped a white woman with some gasoline. Like she ran out of gas and he had $20 he earned, so he went and bought gas for them. So then the couple, like her boyfriend, and came back. They found him. They felt bad for him, so they put the story online and they made up a GoFundMe. I actually literally put everything on mute. I don't know why it's still ringing. So they put a GoFundMe out and it got like $400,000.
Damn.
And then like a month later, so everyone's like, "Oh, this is beautiful. This is sweet." Like maybe 100,000, right? Might be exaggerating. Oh, it's sweet. Humanity is great. And then they started having problems. And then the FBI went to their house and seized the money and seized their assets because the couple didn't give him the money and were going on trips, buying expensive cars. That's not even the half of it, right? So everyone is still like, oh, man, that's fucked up. They're like, oh, well, he's addicted to drugs. We didn't want to give him all the money because he's going to snort it up. We gave him $25,000 and he blew that, right? Here's the plot twist. They were all in it together.
Sure.
He wasn't, I don't think he was homeless, but he was mad because they were supposed to split the money even,
right?
And they didn't.
Yeah.
So that's why he started blowing the whistle. And then once the things like the Fed started investigating, they realized, oh, this was a plot. This was a plot to get money. Like,
well, and they almost got away with it.
Greed. So people are greedy, and like, there's a possibility that Michael Jackson paid them off. I keep looking at this, and this is really fucking bugging me. I'm gonna take a picture and put it on my Instagram.
Yeah, it's a picture of Michael Jackson and Marilyn Monroe makeup and hair. I hadn't tripped on it until right now.
Really creepy. No, I can see Michael Jackson giving him some cheddar cheese to begin with, like, let me fuck your kid. And then they do this shit, and then they're like, maybe feel bad or like, oh, that's not enough money, let's extort.
Right.
It's Michael Jackson. He has unlimited money. He paid him $143 million to be quiet at the end. That's nothing to him. A person who's innocent wouldn't pay that much.
$150 million, let's round up.
Yeah.
About 20 cases.
20 cases.
That we know of. So that's like $750,000 per case, isn't it?
No, that's more than that. 150. So let's see.
Oh, right. So, right. So, like, yeah. No.
Not
Where are you going with this? Where's your number? Where's your math?
Oh my God. 150 million.
Divided by 20.
7.5 million.
I had one more zero to go.
Woo! Wow. You might be able to get my kid for 7.5. I'm joking.
Now, Timmy. This is your college money.
Hey,
all the Xbox games in the world.
I wish you would have.
You don't know what Xbox is yet, but one day.
I wish you would have saw the Fyre Festival documentary. Lil Peter, I need you to take one for the team. Now, all right. So I'm just gonna segue out of this.
Yeah.
Fyre Festival. There was this guy who was a huge party promoter who linked up with this guy who looks eerily like Seth MacFarlane. And his last name is McFarland.
Okay.
So it's super creepy. If you hit the link, you will find the name of the guy. Give me a second. Billy McFarland. If you look at his picture, he looks like he can be related to Seth MacFarlane. So this guy hooks up with this party promoter in Chicago. I forgot what city.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
In New York.
Sure could.
And this is so funny to me.
It's just missing the A.
Yeah.
So it's McFarlane instead of MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
So his business partner, and everything's going to shit at the Fyre Festival. And the guy in the country, I forgot what country they're in, the Bahamas, the guy who's in charge of the water was like, I can't give you a permit for water. And McFarlane asked this older guy to take one for the team because he was gay. So the guy was like, I didn't want to do it, but I went over there. I was going to suck this guy's dick so he could get this water permit.
Jesus.
I went all the way over there to do it. And he was like, nah, man, I'll give you the permit.
God damn.
So there's a meme floating around about like what would you do for your job? Like, I think we talked, I promise, I felt we talked about the Fyre Festival when it happened.
I'm sure we did. I don't know how, it was, how do you not?
Yeah, the Fyre Festival documentary was real. It was insane.
You saw both.
I saw both.
So what are the thematic differences between them?
Hulu was more
really weird. They came out at the same time.
Yeah, they're kind of smart too, though, because you kind of need to watch both.
Really?
Yeah. Hulu was more the ad agency direction. No, I think was it Netflix? No, Hulu. Hulu paid Billy McFarland, so Billy McFarland was in the Hulu one.
Wow.
So that was different off the top, right? So they're cornering him left and right. Like it's just like he just blank answers, blank stares, all that shit. But they paid him to be in it because he wants money. And it was a different perspective. They had an ad agency. They had, there's other things. But the Netflix one had the dick sucker in it, and that's gold. You can't beat that. You're just not going to beat that. Like, he was talking about sucking dick for water permits. Like, And then they had it felt a little bit more human because they had like people like the head chef that was from the Bahamas who ended up getting fucked out of money, and the staff was, you know, she
Not in a
had
good
to,
way from the dick sucker guy.
yeah, right, the wrong way, right? Like she's like had to end up paying people who worked, and like the workers worked. You know, like the people who lived on the island worked and they didn't get paid, and you saw more of that side than you saw in the Hulu one. They're both really good though, and it just circle back around. It's a guilty pleasure because when it happened, I felt like I enjoyed it because they were rich people getting fucked over, rich kids getting fucked over. I enjoyed that part of it, and they talked about that too in the Netflix one. Like everyone was watching the train wreck and enjoying it.
Yeah,
because it kind of was.
Huh. Yeah, that's the consensus with the whole event.
Well, yeah,
Is that it's funny.
Also, the Netflix documentary showed how they were able to get so much steam. It was kind of genius. They paid 10 famous Instagram models, flew them on the island. That wasn't the island that they ended up getting. Ja Rule's there. Liquor, good times, fun, really cringy stuff, right? Like you can imagine, like there was a part where like Billy McFarland was trying to like coax them to do something, and the girls were like, "I'm not doing that. That's fucking no." Like it was real cringe. Yeah, but as far as like social media is concerned, and the video that they put out concerned, like it's probably one of the most successful videos you can marketing videos you can put out. Sure, like it sold a dream to thousands of people who like had deep pockets. Right. It was genius.
Oh, we need to do something like that, but deliver.
You know, and you can tell it was a train wreck.
We need a deep pocket product.
Fyre Lou Fest.
Right.
Let's do it. Yeah. So watch the documentary, man. It's really crazy. If you like, I don't know what it appeals to. I like going to EDM festivals, so that appeals to that side of me. I also like seeing Ja Rule fail for some reason. So like that's also great for me.
Which one would you say is actually better? A better production?
Hulu. Really? Because they had Billy McFarland in it. Yeah. And like that is a fucking train wreck. Yeah. Like, but they're both because when I saw it, I was talking about it. My homie in LA, Joe Lombardi, he's the one who said watch the Netflix one. And they both have value. They both are really like they both do completely different perspectives of the same thing, but they're same almost theme because like shit show, right? Like, you know, no pun intended. You know,
hey, we should have been a sponsor,
right? So yeah, I know that you can't really talk too much about it since you haven't seen it, but check it out. You'll enjoy the tragedy of that event. Yeah, it has to be one of the worst events, like
in history.
The worst planned event in history. Huh. Yeah. Let's move on.
Well, how much time we got left?
I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
I didn't start the timer, but I'm thinking about 15, 20 minutes.
Well, it's just about 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Probably started 15 minutes after.
That's what I'm saying. So about 15 minutes. Officer involved Russian Roulette shooting in St. Louis.
What a mess. Has this gone national yet? I wonder.
I bet you they're doing everything in their power so it doesn't. Because Kevin Steincross went national, by the way.
Did it?
Yeah, it went CNN. It went national. Like,
all right, so we got two stories. One story is that these two cops got in a Russian roulette on some. Is cocaine in the official story? Did that get removed also?
It got buried so hard.
Right.
The alcohol and the cocaine got buried.
Yeah, so we know there's cocaine involved, but the official story audited that, and one officer died from a chest wound. And then we find out that the officer being accused of involuntary manslaughter has a black eye for some reason.
Yeah. And apparently, so this is the story they put before the picture of his black eye came out. The story was that he was so distraught at what he did that he slammed his face and head into the backseat of a cruiser window. No. And that's how he got that eye. Nope. And if you see the picture, you know that is 100% a fist to eye. Now, I can't. There's no way I can find this fast enough. But I made a Facebook status again about it, and Javon Bibbs, he was like, "Yeah, it's possible if he had this," and he had a picture of a glass fist.
Yeah.
It's complete horseshit.
So, the judge says that the official story isn't good enough, isn't lining up. So they put in a... Oh, shut up. I'm sorry, everybody. If you have a website and it automatically starts playing audio, I hate you. But, Nathaniel Hendren, 29, is accused of killing Caitlin Alex, 24, Thursday at his residence, authorities said. She was off duty when the shooting occurred, and Hendren was on duty. Did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
According to the probable cause statement supporting the charges, the statement said Alex, Hendren, and Hendren's partner were playing with guns when Hendren produced a revolver. Hendren emptied the bullets from the revolver and put one of the bullets back inside the gun, spun the cylinder, and fired the gun, pointing it away from Alex, the statement said. The gun did not discharge. Alex took the gun, pulled the trigger while pointing it at Hendren, but it did not fire, the statement said. Hendren grabbed the gun back from Alex, pulled the trigger. This time it fired, striking Alex in the chest, the document said. The third officer at the scene had not been identified. According to the probable cause statement, he advised Alex and Hendren they shouldn't be playing with guns and left the room. He returned after hearing the gunshot. This just doesn't sound like a real story. This doesn't sound like a thing that would happen. This sounds like a statement.
It sounds like Training Day scene where they looked at each other and said, "It's not what you know, it's what you can prove."
Right.
Right. Dead men tell no tales. So, I feel like it's complicated. Her husband was on duty somewhere else. Apparently, she had a intimate past with the shooter.
Yeah.
And this is all was floating, right? Because the news is super hush hush about it, because that's what they that's, I mean, it's the police department is hush hush about it. So the story is that they were in a romantic relationship prior to her being married. She got married earlier the year. Obviously, she's still seeing him because she's going to his house at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right. No way they were playing Russian roulette.
No way.
No fucking way.
No way.
Nobody does that. Nobody ever took a gun safety class, plays Russian roulette, unless they're high on something.
Yeah.
Out of their mind.
Toxicology has been... so Kim Gardner is saying that this is obstruction because the way they did the toxicology report, they did it through internal affairs, which is inadmissible in court.
Right, so that you can't press criminal charges anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's internal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the judge went, hold on a minute. And then the police chief's like, how dare you accuse us of
obstruction
of justice.
Cops don't do that. It's basically saying cops don't do that. Really?
I want to find that quote. It's because I only heard it. I've never seen it in writing. But
I mean, it's
actually, I was listening in the car listening, and it made me laugh out loud.
Cops, hey, bro.
Cops don't do that.
Cops are good.
Generally. No, all of them.
All of them. That's crazy, man. So yeah, I'm. This is gonna be for sure. It has to be a CSI episode or a Dateline episode or something. Like it has.
Yeah.
It's too.
You think we'll ever get the truth?
No. Yes. Maybe. I think we'll get the truth from the people, because from what I understand, it wasn't just them three there.
Oh,
Someone, either it's gonna be the third cop, or something's gonna happen where we get the truth.
Yeah.
I think so. Because I've never seen news comments, because news comments are 100% always racist, and it's always people fighting. I've never seen a more unanimous news comments.
Like, yeah, this is bullshit.
every walk of life in St. Louis is like, nope, this ain't it. Nope. Yeah. Next story. Tell us the real.
Right.
Tell us what really happened. No one believes this bullshit. No one believes it.
Yep.
I would have said my gun fell. I would have like literally anything else besides you were playing Russian roulette.
Yeah, that's such a weird go-to.
But it's working though. Like if he did send out to murder her, it's working. He's not going to be in jail for long. With involuntary manslaughter.
So whose place was it?
His.
And she
came over
and her partner.
No.
There's three people there.
His partner. They were both on duty.
His place?
At his place. They both cops on duty went to his place. She was off duty, came to the place. She's married.
That's even
her
weirder.
Her husband is also a cop on duty somewhere else. Messy.
They about to run a train or something?
I don't know.
But cocaine is involved. A quick bump for the, burning the midnight oil.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just crazy. We're watching this story. We're gonna have to watch the story and just like.
I guess. I hope it just doesn't disappear and we forget about it completely.
Like Amber Geiger disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I saw pictures of her. They dolled her up. She looks real good now. They had to soften her image.
Oh, let me see.
They had to soften her image.
Because she's gonna get off too.
More than likely, unfortunately.
I had a weird thought the other day though. Like are they protecting the cops or are they protecting white men cops? Because like,
I mean,
the way they're protecting this guy, they're throwing Alex under the bus. Like she's passed. Like they're not protecting her. Like they're not like
weird
trying to find the truth.
Yeah.
It's clear. Oh, new look. Oh, Amber Geiger's new look. What we got here? Oh no. Hold on, what we got? Load up.
Dead air.
Dead air. Oh no, this is a new look. It still doesn't look good, but the comment, the title is
white suit or whatever.
Yeah. The comment is no accident. Yeah, no. She's gonna get off. I'm convinced she's gonna get off. Yeah, like there's no way. She introduced too much doubt, and then the court of public opinion. Like even bro, the comments. I even saw.
Don't even want to know.
I even saw he should have complied
in his own apartment,
in his own home. She gave an order. He would have been alive if he listened to the order. I saw that comment, bro, multiple times.
Crazy.
No, she looks terrible. No. What's the makeup? I'm not saying you need makeup to be pretty,
but she
does. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So we got to watch that situation. We have to watch the was that Minnesota cop, Muhammad?
That's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's under the jail. But that's the thing they do is they
well, it's
blame
we get two big news stories a day.
Yeah, blame it on them on the news or blame it on us for consuming and pushing away.
Yeah.
Like all these things that like take time to develop, we don't care about anymore as a whole, as a societal whole. But I kind of try to, what happened to that?
Also, it takes 6 months to a year to come to a verdict anyway.
It's insane. Because nothing has moved in the Amber Geiger, not the Amber Geiger, but the Muhammad who shot the woman for no reason. He should be, here's the thing with that, right? He should be in jail for sure. So should everyone else who shoots innocent bystander for no fucking reason. But it's not the case. But yeah, that has not been an updated story on the internet. And I'll search it up and I'll change the settings to recent, right? Since in months.
Yeah.
Like that's just it. Like he's just in jail. Waiting trial.
Yep.
So
just rotting in jail. Let's do some quick hits, man.
Quick hits.
You got anything?
Oh man. Well, we talked about television, which with the documentaries.
Sure.
Movies, I did see The Nun on digital.
Okay.
Because I'm two Halloweens ago.
You're a nunner.
I was Valak for Halloween, right? So I guess you can say I cross-dressed.
Sure.
Right. I've always liked Valak. I like the universe. I'm going to say that after watching The Nun and seeing at the end, did you see The Nun?
No.
Okay. How they tied it together to the previous Conjuring movies, they know how to build a universe. Simple and plain.
Nice.
And they build these universes and you don't know it's built until after the fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I saw Insidious 1.
Yeah, you're like, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie. Insidious 2. What
Hold
the
up.
fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, that's him from the out.
He was the one knocking on the door?
Knocking on the door that we just didn't know and didn't care? Like didn't even.
Right.
They're really good at that.
Yep.
And is it a great movie? It's all right. But it's a good part of their movie, of their cinematic universe.
Right.
And there's more to come, and that's exciting. I love what they do. I love the actors. I saw a movie with both of them in it actually, like from Conjuring, Conjuring, the husband and wife.
Yeah.
I forget the names. I saw them in another movie. What movie was that? Oh yeah, it's a Liam Neeson movie called Commuter. It's on Hulu. Really fucking good. Liam Neeson, man.
It's taken on a train, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liam Neeson, man, listen, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he stumbled into action movies.
Yeah.
I just saw
He
article.
wasn't Batman.
He was.
So
He did a great job.
Yep.
He said in the interview, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to do this until I can't.
Awesome.
And I'm like, yes, your old ass is just an action hero, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
And you're great at it, and you're convincing, but you're an old ass man, and it's fun. I don't know why it works. It does.
I don't think I've seen most of those movies.
Commuter is good, man. Taken is good. First one is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Taken 2 is good. But there's another one I just saw a trailer for, and I forget the name of it, but like
Took.
it looked about to be taken 4. Thinking about getting taken. No, he's just really good at it. Commuter is really good.
I don't think I've watched anything lately. Definitely haven't rented any new movies or nothing. Haven't gone to the theater. I gave the first episode of Punisher a watch.
I didn't finish the first episode yet. The reason why is because, like, we watch TV distracted a lot of times.
Right.
I kind of not want to do that. I want to like delve in. So
Yeah, something happened that night that the dog threw up, and then like the movie kicked off like about the right before it ends. There's like a 20-minute fight scene. So all that was happening while I was trying to clean up dog puke. And It was so chaotic. I'm like, fucking stop, turn that shit off. We'll finish it later. And guess what?
Didn't do it.
We never finished
I stopped at the awkward sex scene, so I have to get past that. The little,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm probably in the first beginning
think
parts
it was
of
that
it.
awkward.
No, it was not. She was just awkward. And he's kind of awkward too because he's like war torn.
Yeah.
So like, but no, I really want to give it my attention. So, but we as Marvel fans, and I'm a big Punisher fan.
Yeah, we owe it to ourselves.
We owe it to ourselves to watch it. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm really excited for Captain Marvel.
Yep. Come right up.
Got the tickets. And
You got a date.
We have a hetero date. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that's all I got. Music wise,
Did you listen to that James Blake album?
I haven't listened to it yet. I consume music really weird, so I need to give it a listen.
Kind of off tempo.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's definitely more romantic than his usual stuff. He got in a relationship, so that changed who he was, and he moved to L.A. Something like that.
Where was he at before?
I don't know, New York or something like that. But
Oh, all right.
yeah, so he moved to L.A. Got a girlfriend, and now he's got a kind of a R&B romance album.
That's good though. I mean, that sounds like a good progression for him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. 3 of the tracks are still solid ass James Blake though. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Video games.
We're waiting on Anthem.
Anthem's gonna. We're gonna talk about Anthem
We
next
have
episode.
Next episode's all video games. We're bringing Caleb back,
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about Anthem. See, in 2 weeks, we'll be a week away from it being out, but we'll have played a new demo. So we all played the pre-build demo that was 6 weeks old, and some of us were sold, some of us were
We'll
not.
talk about it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
AMSR episode of video games.
Yeah, but if you play Warframe, hit me up.
No, dude, you talk about Warframe a lot.
Yeah.
You love it.
Yeah, I'm obsessive. I played Sea of Thieves hardcore for 6 months, and now I'm kind of bored.
You're like not on Sea of Thieves anymore. So
I
you
ran
done with it?
ran out of content,
Wow.
so we'll see. I'll play it again
I saw Dr. Disrespect playing Sea of Thieves the other night.
and having fun.
I watched it for a second. Like
He was
when I
having
say,
fun. I watched it too. He was having fun.
yeah.
So they have a versus mode coming out real soon. Like it cordons off a part of the map and forces all the people in it, and you're all going after the same treasure.
Mm,
It's called arena mode.
that sounds fun.
So and the match ends in 30 minutes. So you have 30-minute matches as opposed to being out in the water for hours going like, well, where's the fucking sharks? You know what I mean? So I think I might be able to get some people to play that.
I'll play
Some
that.
versus mode.
I play versus mode because it's always fun having shootouts.
The gameplay
'Cause
is
it's
solid
difficult.
enough,
Yeah.
but it was too barren sometimes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So looking forward to that. That'll be coming out soon, real soon. And then Anthem, and that's kind of it right now, really.
Yeah. I'm still on my PUBG train, so I'm just as obsessive as you are, just different games.
Yep.
I've been playing with squads, and I've been playing people who don't like the game. Like, I think Ron likes the game generally.
I think Ron loves the game.
But I think he loves the game. I was playing with Rel, and
Nobody
he
plays
doesn't
that much that doesn't love
he
it.
doesn't love the game. And we've been performing really bad. So last night I was like, I'm gonna play solos. Like, is it me?
Right.
Do I still have it? Did I lose it? And I feel good. I still got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't you?
it wasn't me. So, but PUBG is an acquired taste, just like anything else. And I've acquired it, and no one else I know really has.
I'll play again in first person, I think.
Oh, I do nothing but first person. And
I'd give it another shot.
yeah,
It's a little janky, but whatever.
it's really good now, man. It doesn't crash. No one drops out. No one lag.
Fine.
Very few
It's
lags
still kind of
out.
ugly.
The graphics look loads better.
Better, but still ugly.
It's not ugly to me. Oh, okay. There's one thing that every time you land, no building's rendered yet. That sucks.
And all the rocks look like Play-Doh.
Rocks, they've gotten better. Give it a shot, bro. When's the last
Okay.
time you played?
I don't know.
Months.
When I got my ex.
Months. Give it a shot. It's fun. I enjoy it. And that's the
What
end of
episode was this?
31.
31.
31 episode.
Thank you for listening.
We appreciate you for listening to the 60-minute shit show.
It's so fucking weird.
Is it weird? Did you get a sensation?
Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe we'll check the comments before the next episode. We're going to try to figure out some live stream shit and get callers and stuff. And all
All right.
that,
So listen.
Yeah.
You're listening to this on your device.
Yeah.
We're on everything.
Yeah.
We're on Google.
Yes.
We're on Apple.
Yep.
We're on Stitcher. I don't even know what Stitcher is.
But we're on there.
But we're on that bitch. We're on SoundCloud for you SoundCloud people.
Yep.
We got the YouTube
We're on
video
YouTube
for
for
the
you cheap
YouTube
asses.
people. I post links on my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, 60 Minute Shit Show.
Yep.
Like and subscribe. Our numbers are great. They're phenomenal numbers.
But they can get better.
But they can get better.
You know, and if our numbers get better, we'll get better guests.
We can get. I can flex and get better guests now. I don't flex,
But I'm just saying.
but you know what I'm saying. I'm really happy for everyone who listens. It's amazing when I post it and I see the numbers jump up. This last episode was one of the fastest running numbers that we had,
Beautiful.
and I appreciate you guys
We
for
really
listening
do.
to us every week,
Yep.
every other week, and rocking with us. Leave us a comment on what you want to see in the podcast.
That's right.
How can we improve for you?
What don't you like?
What don't you like? What do you love? What do you want to see more? What do you see less of?
You want more AMSR? ASMR?
Do you want more of?
Please say no.
I'm gonna call Aaron tomorrow, and I'm gonna AMSR
Or whatever.
or whatever. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck is your problem?
What?
Speak up." But that's our episode. Thank you for listening. Check us out every other week on all those things we just said, and thanks for listening.
We love you.
A lot.